Alright, so this is just a brief follow-up of what I'm fighting, and hoping maybe somebody will happen to see this in the near future and recognize, been through the same struggle, and know exactly what it is and can tell me, so I won't be fighting it forever. Maybe it's just something simple I'm missing, some adjustment, something like that, but I'm thinking not. So anyways, as I mentioned on the other video, this little piece right inside of here, right there, I stripped it out somehow. The little block in there, I was thinking it was like a pot metal or a cast. It is cast aluminum, I guess. It was very soft. I managed to fix it with a helicoil. I just drilled it, retapped it, helicoiled it. Works fine now. This bolt up there, I'm probably going to have to, see if I can, there we go. I'm gonna have to take a burr tool to that and burr it over a little bit. And hopefully, once I put a bolt in it, once it's burred out, it'll hold it where this paint stick, or this paintbrush handle is currently holding it, because that's roughly the gap it needs to have. I don't know what anyone else's doors look like back here, because I don't remember mine's from way back when I first bought the car, how this window sat in this, but I'm thinking that's about right. I don't think this sits right up against this. At least I don't see how it could, because now, I don't know if you can see that, but see if I can get a vertical. Yeah. It is, let's see. Yeah. It is damn near flush now. Now, granted, there's a big gap here. I think this quarter window needs to shim forward just a hair. However, I think back when I placed it, it's sitting right where it needs to for it to seal in this gasket, more or less. The only place that's tight is right up here at the very peak, where it's just butted up to prevent it from moving, more or less. It actually could go down a little bit and then back to fit this little bit of groove better, I think. But from this gap here, it needs to come forward. We'll find out. This front vent window I got fairly decently adjusted. I think it's in ballpark. It probably needs some more play because I don't think this seal here is quite right how it ought to be. Need to play with that some more. But onto this other side, I think this door was or is done pretty well. See, the seal's not smushed on the quarter window. It is rolled up. It's not super tight rolled up. You can see all the specks from the window tint where the grinder hit all the glass way back in the day, before I knew that you're supposed to cover glass from grinder sparks because it will put little indentions in it. Those are all on the inside from when I was wire wheeling and grinding on the floor pans way back when. But anyway, so this one, there's like a gap up here a little bit, but there's a pretty decent gap here running down this. Gets a little snug towards the bottom. Up top it's loose. I think, like I said, this quarter window can roll up and it'll kick out a little bit and seal that. But it's a decent gap here. But the main thing is it's tight here. Also, this gap down the door where the weather strip or the belt line goes is decent. I don't remember if I split this door. Let's see if I can tell. Too. Yeah, I did split this door. So you can see where I split it before and re-welded it and ground this. I didn't bother with trying to do the texturing crap or any of that. I'm not that concerned with it. I want this car to be together and drivable and a good looking car. Not so much worried about show quality or spot on originality, any of that junk. But you can also see where the screws go for this little cover piece. An inner panel that got tack welded over the top of it. Then I'll have to re-drill the one that goes over here because I welded over it. But yeah. So there's that. But yeah, these aftermarket doors are a pain in the ass. It shuts beautifully. Now this quarter window or vent window seems to be aligned pretty well. Minus that little bit of foam there. Yeah, that didn't screw up tight, I guess. But yeah, as far as the seal goes on the passenger side, it's good, in my opinion. Yeah, so the main thing I need to do is, like I said, I need to burr that out. I did smack this top down a little bit, which I don't know if you can make that out. This little hump here now, where the inner panel pushed on it. Same thing right there. But it is a little bit closer and not sitting quite as high. It does still sit a little higher than the other panel, but it's better. But I need to fix, like I said, this glass from sticking out where it doesn't meet the seal. There's still a little bit of an air gap there, I think. Actually, there might not be now that I got the paint sticking there. Yeah, it's good now. So vent window, a little bit of adjustment. Burr that out. Hopefully this holds. My window stop helicoil seems to be doing the trick. If not, luckily one of the guys that watches this lives down here and offered to hook me up with one. At least I guess he was gonna hook me up with one. Maybe that at least cheaper than 40 bucks. But one way or another, it pays to have friends. One more reason why this community is great. And I'm so thankful for the people that are watching this and anybody that comments and helps out along the way. This build has definitely benefited from people's input the whole way through. But yeah, so I'll fight with that, and I'm about done with it tonight. I'm pretty sure I gotta pull the glass to get that burr tool in there without damaging anything. And I might have to pull that rear track out as well because I think it butts against it. I'll probably have to take it out so I can get the burr tool in that hole and yeah, oblong it a little more. I did get the mirror off of this door, and this door is more or less scrap now. I don't know if anyone needs a door that they can try to salvage or do something with. I've got to pull my little bumpers off of it still, and these little tabs. I do, just like I did on this one, will have to drill this hole, or drill and file a square hole like one of these up here, because there's not one on the new door at all. So yeah, one more lovely. I think that's it, guys. I'll come back again when hopefully I have the door permanently, or the glass permanently adjusted right, bolted, and fitted up decently. And I'll have to order some more epoxy to re-epoxy this door, unless I just leave it in the E-coat for now. I might just do that because it actually it matches the black primer, so I might just leave the damn thing like that until I'm ready to do body work and paint, and then epoxy all the car again at that point. And my dog's losing her shit. But all right, thanks for watching, guys. Catch y'all later.